Yeah. What's goody? Are you looking over here like that, Wiz?
Figure out who this is.
Ma'am?
Oh, me.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
He'll find out. He'll find out sooner than later. He's gonna get familiar. It's okay. We'll get there.
This is the original girl from Harlem.
How old are you?
Old enough to date you and your father. How tall are you? I don't. Why are you looking? That's a simple question. I answered you immediately.
My license says one thing. The truth is another thing. We'll talk about that off camera.
All right.
Listen, Wiz trying to attack last week.
I'm an on-camera type of person, so I like to say what we got to say to the people.
I'm an on-camera type of person too.
You ain't talking about that kind of camera, my nigga.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I missed that.
You see? You got to be quicker than that. He's dangerous.
Because you know why? That's not even on my radar for him. So I didn't even.
He don't meet the height requirements?
That wasn't even a.
He don't meet the height requirements?
I wasn't even in that lane with him. So that really. I'm sorry. That's why it skipped me. No, like not. That's
he can handle it.
I'm sorry. Hey, y'all. All right. Anyway, so my name's Tamara. I'm from Harlem.
Go ahead. Tell them.
Let's see. I live in Atlanta. I'm a podcaster. I work at a radio station. I'm the digital producer over there. I've interviewed most great people that you could think of.
She interviewed Joe Budden.
Dame
nice.
Dash, Master P. The list goes on. A lot of music industry people. So,
Big deal.
You know, that's what I do in my
That's dope. That's dope.
What do you do? What pays the bills for you?
Backstage.
Sounds about right. If
I'm
it's OnlyFans,
I'm a male escort.
I don't believe that.
No. Like special delivery male escort.
I deliver mail.
Okay, I'll take that better.
I'm a male escort.
It's a play on words.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's a good. I love a good play on words. I went to school for journalism, so I love when you got a good play on words. Did you go to school?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yo, today's gonna be good.
In my earlier years, yes.
I appreciate that.
He has no college.
Didn't finish. I went to school for social work.
That's a real selfish place to go.
I saw what the entry level pay was, and
you was like, I'm good on this.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you. Yeah. I started my master's in early childhood education, and I was like, it takes too long to get to the big bucks. So. But I'm still gonna open community centers for kids and change lives. But that's another story for another day. Yes, but I'm gonna start in Atlanta because property's cheaper there, and then hopefully bring it to the city. So that's
what made you even move to Atlanta?
That's why, because I went out there with the expectation that I would be able. My goal in life is to open a community center because that was my safe haven growing up in Harlem. So I wanted to open my own. I just didn't think it was possible to really buy big enough property in Harlem. So I said, if I go to another city and start a kind of nonprofit that would be successful, maybe I could bring it to the city. So that's
how long you been in Atlanta?
I've been in Atlanta for 10 years now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't seem that long. A lot of people be like, when did you move to Atlanta? I've been here for 10 years now.
Damn. You don't feel like that at all.
I didn't know anybody. I never visited. I just packed up and went over.
Yeah, anything to do with the Jay Morrison Tulsa Fund and all the scamming that's been going on down there?
I don't even know what that is.
So. Okay, so you're not gonna talk about that.
Not everybody from Harlem scams.
Okay, now just
is that person from Harlem?
No.
Oh, so then why the fuck would I know about it?
Because he's in Atlanta and he scammed 15,000 people out of. Okay, all right, continue. This is gonna be a good show, I can tell.
He's judging you.
I don't give a flying. What the fuck gives scamming knowledge about me? I'm over here talking about my master's in early childhood education. You talking about scamming niggas. If you want to talk about scamming niggas, we
Black excellence. I'm all about black excellence.
I say scamming niggas and he says black excellence. Is that word association for you?
No, not at all.
Yeah, where's this time? Okay. Don't play with her.
All right, I won't.
So how you want to start this show?
He's unfamiliar. It's okay. Actually, I wanted to talk about y'all fits.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Because you got the audacity. First of all, you asked me what I did this weekend, and I said I watched the Knicks cry. My thing is like, why?
You from Harlem though?
What does that have? And I've never seen the Knicks be good. Like, why would you? Why y'all fans of something you never? I said this before. I said anybody under 40 that's a Knicks fan is an eater. You have no reason to be a fan.
For the record, I'm not a Knicks fan. I got the shit for free when I went, and I like orange a lot. For the record, and I love New York.
And you're an eater.
I love New York too.
I am not an eater.
What kind of eater?
I'm not an eater.
Okay, but back to the fit. I love everything you do. It's always fly. It's always creative. So you got. But it's still New York vibes. Like you still, you put a good fit together. It's still. You always gonna eat me up with accessories.
Right.
So it's always gonna be a 10 out of 10.
Now tell me about that guy.
My friend over here, I thought we had a conversation. Okay, he has your jean shorts on.
Oh.
Aside from having jean shorts on, he has jean shorts with rips on.
He's wilding.
Wilding on the island.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say that part.
Then, how old are you? Because you have a City Boy shirt on.
Raw piping.
It's no way you're outside promoting City Boys.
Next week I'm currently right now I'm 37. Next week I'll be 38. So I think I'm still in my City Boy era.
Maybe.
Do you have kids?
No.
Do you want kids? Is that something that you... Wait, what? Oh, you got one on the way. That's what that means.
No.
That's what that means. Niggas always say no. That mean they got one cooking.
Oh my God.
They be like a half a kid.
I love you so much. Thank you.
No, not
Thank
at
you
all.
for being here. Thank you for being here.
No, I don't trust. Something.
Nah,
we're digging into this.
I'm after the order pulling out.
So we're having a lot of raw sex.
Raw piping. You don't see the shirt?
The line under City Boy says
raw piping cold.
I do not condone this.
It's just a shirt. It doesn't mean anything.
You sure?
We gonna have to sanitize the mics before.
I have to ask you a question.
No shade. You got socks on?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm making
like
sure I
ankle
can't
socks.
see them.
Trini, but he has socks on.
I like ankle socks.
You
That's
cannot
all.
wear ankle socks with high tops. Your thing right here still gets fucked up. That's the whole purpose of wearing socks with sneakers.
I like to be comfortable.
I feel you. Peace. What they say on Joe Budden shit.
Let me ask you a question. Looking at him for the first time.
Please don't do this to me.
Does he look like academics?
No.
Somebody told me
First
I
of
look
all,
like
I hate academics, and you do not look like academics.
Thank you.
Like I
Appreciate
really
it.
would have beefed with you off rip.
Wait, what's wrong with academics?
Sounded like you already
I got
beefing
a
with me.
whole.
Nah. What did academics do?
I got beef against academics and DJ Vlad. You know I'm on 2 campaigns. First, being first.
Oh,
Men
I wanna
deserve
hear
less.
this shit.
Men deserve less. I'm the president of Men Deserve Less.
I'm
and
glad
then
she
secondly,
mentioned.
I'm taking down academics and DJ Vlad. Yes.
What did?
I have a theory about academics. We'll get to that later on in the show, but I'm glad you have that stance on him.
And what about Vlad? He's a colonizer?
Y'all know that I don't have to have that conversation. And anybody I have to have that conversation with, I feel like you shouldn't even be in the culture if you can't even see what the issue is with that.
I just got to ask for our viewers. Sorry.
They know. Figure it out. Do some research. I don't want to tell y'all what to think. Make your own decisions. Look at the shit.
Oh, you don't like what you said about Louis Farrakhan?
I don't like him as a human being. I don't like what he stands for. I don't like what he's doing. I don't like his invasiveness. I don't like how he says people he's a fed, all that good stuff. So I'm good.
He's just a news reporter.
I once again, I went to school for journalism. You get to figure out what you want the story to be told, how you want it to be told,
so
how
you're
puts it in
a
yes.
negative
So
light.
yeah, I'm good on him. You said black excellence. That's what I'm trying to be on. So
Good shit.
But wait, hold on, I want to get to this. Why do men deserve less?
what do they deserve? I'm just trying to
why doesn't every, why doesn't every
Why are you
Drewski-
yelling at me?
Why doesn't every
I don't like your
Drewski have
tone.
a Ruby
Can you
Rose?
turn it down?
Why doesn't every Drewski
That's the
deserve a
question.
Ruby-
Why doesn't he have a educated black woman next to him? That's hurtful towards a woman like me who never put ass pictures out, but then y'all niggas go towards women who have OnlyFans and get naked all the time. So it's like, what was the purpose of me being a decent woman with values in my life for y'all to just go after the girls who do?
I think this is more so a whiz
Whatever you
question
want.
because, you know.
You asked me it. I'm answering your question. It's not a question. I'm telling you how I feel about it.
Him.
Oh, okay. But yeah, for me, that should be a question you ask Juicy. Why I should ask y'all that. Why would you go after a woman like Ruby Rose when we're in a situation where the WNBA just got all these women who graduated college and are professionals and are strong and you could.
I can answer that. Most of them girls in WNBA don't want no niggas.
All right, so that's one particular instance that I'm giving. All of them are dating men and have public relationships with.
That's their beard.
But I'm okay with that. But there's how Howard Law has the biggest black graduation of female law people right now. So my question is, why are you not dating females in law school? Why y'all not dating the biggest doctorate classes? There's so many black women are the most educated amongst all women across all races. Why are we not sought after? We come to the table with the most, but we get treated with the less. Why is that? Yes, we have attitudes, but why don't we have attitudes? Look at how we get treated once we walk in the room.
Yeah, men really deserve less. Shit.
And y'all the ones who should be defending us, and that's why y'all deserve even more less. Because instead of defending us, y'all jumping ship and going to date white women. And like I said, y'all could say, "Oh, white women don't have attitudes." Neither do white men.
You don't like
white men
women.
also. I'm not even talking about you. Everybody else. White men don't have attitudes. White men ain't gonna argue with me about 50-50. White men ain't gonna do none of this shit. But that don't know, because I'm not leaving the black man. I'm not leaving the black man because it's easy. I'm not doing something because it's easy. That's what black men. That's why they date white women, because it's easy. I'm not doing something because it's easy. I want my black kids to be black.
Was you okay over there?
I don't even date Spanish people, honestly.
All right. Why? I want to hear this.
Oh, actually, my girlfriend is
Spanish a little while ago.
That's my Spanish, but I don't date Spanish men.
Why?
Me fix it. That's just not. I want black kids. I think that black on black is gonna be the exotic thing in the future. So.
Wait, how you feel about that?
Just thinking about the Mitchell situation where his ex-wife had 2 kids.
And she's
on
black,
him.
right?
Yeah, she's a black woman.
How you feel about that? Do you know about that?
I have
situation?
no clue what we.
So,
is it sports? Because if it's sports, I don't know.
So
you remember all that?
Kel Mitchell.
This man here.
He went on Shannon?
Yeah, Club Shay Shay. Yeah, Club Shay Shay.
Club Shay Shay, and he was talking about how he was with a girl and she must have had like 3 kids on him.
I don't believe that. Did you not? Did you not see her response? She said, "Oh, do you not remember all of this?" Did y'all not see her response?
He came back with receipts.
Oh, I didn't see the receipts.
He came back with receipts.
I missed that part.
She was sick and went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, "Oh, you lost the baby," and he's like, "I ain't have sex with her in months. How did she lose another baby?" So she was doing this nigga filthy. How you feel about that strong black educated woman?
I think everybody, one thing, okay, so let's start with the beginning, why she even felt the need to cheat. I think that women don't cheat from a place of greed like men do.
What?
Men cheat. Men cheat because it's there. Men cheat because it's available and it's easy and it's accessible. Women cheat because they're missing something and they're longing for something. So if she cheated and she stepped outside that relationship, it was probably because there was something he was not giving
so
her.
that means the girl cheating is worse. Because it's emotional place.
It is worse. I'm not here to argue about what's worse. Okay. But the problem with men and why their issue is they don't just go have the sex and come back home. They go and have fake relations. I know damn well that's not your phone. We are going to have a problem.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Put it right now. Vibrate, friend. Like how?
Sorry.
This why I don't pay the bill. What you do for a living.
I get it.
What I'm saying, you don't take it serious.
It won't happen anymore.
I need you to hear more often.
Back to what I was saying. Men deserve less.
You started that club? You started that club, Men Deserve Less?
I don't think I started it. Shout out to my friend China. She might have been the CEO, but I'm definitely the president.
Are you dating currently? Pussy clout reach, yeah.
Oh, I date. I date often. I love a good date.
So what's your ideal date and man?
So I like people that are thoughtful with their dates. I don't like people that kind of try to. I'm not gonna respond to let's go out to dinner thing, especially if we have never been on a date before. So like one of my favorite like stories of a guy who took me on a date. Like he kind of had been watching me for a while on Twitter or Instagram or whatever it was, and he seen that LeBron was my favorite player, and he was like, hey, he had wrote me a few times like, hey, let's go to dinner. Yeah, and he was like, hey, LeBron's coming to the Garden. He was like, you want to go see LeBron? Like, he was like, I know that's your favorite player. He showed up with flowers. Like, it was intentional. So, like, for me, like, I'm a flower girl. The fact that he knew what were my flowers and he knew who my favorite player was, and he didn't just say, oh, the Knicks are playing tonight. Do you want to go? He was intentional about which game we went to, and I like I said, I like people that pay attention to me, people that are trying to study me, especially at the point where I am now. I'm not just dating for links and drinks and fucking fun. I'm looking for somebody to do life with and a partner. So I don't want somebody that's...
Wiz is disgusted.
I don't want Wiz. And that's why the energy, the radar was not there, because he's at a whole different place in his life, and women can figure that out. He's still a city boy, roll, pipe, and co.
All right, so where is that said gentleman now?
Who was that? Oh, him? Lord Jesus, let me tell you about that.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna really tell you about it.
All right. Well,
but that was when I was like 25 though. That was a long time ago. So I moved to Atlanta. So
you ran away from him.
That's one thing I will do. I will switch states to get away from a nigga. 100%.
That's extravagant.
And I don't want to see you. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to bump into you. I'm good.
So, as someone, you told me you date, you spoke to a guy, you know the kind of guy you like.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me?
Was you a little quiet?
I know what he's saving himself for.
Okay.
I want to know what's your worst cheating story ever. Actually, you and Wiz. And have you ever cheated on the person you love?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What? Of course.
Well,
It's not cheating unless
I
you
didn't
love
say of course. See, that's what you get for listening to that one.
Trump divas in the building.
But men deserve less. Continue.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, I didn't do this as a grown woman. I'm talking about like my teenage experiences.
It don't count,
But
man.
no, but that's what made me, as far as I'm concerned, like that teenage love and all that stuff when it's pure, before you're worrying about paying bills, before you're worrying about all that other stuff, and you just love somebody for the person that's in front of you, that's a whole different type of love. People could joke about puppy love and all that shit, but that's what teaches you how to love. That's when you deal with your first heartbreak. That's how you figure out stuff. So with that being said, yes, I cheated in my younger years, but as an adult, I didn't. And the one time I did cheat, I cheated, but I fell in love with that person and I left them and I was with that person.
Wait. The person you cheated with is the person you fell in love with?
Yeah, and I was with him for 3 years.
Oh my
when I left
fucking
Jason
God,
for
you
Trump.
wicked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wrong guy for that.
And you know I love
Wrong guy for that.
And I still talk to that boy every day. I spoke to him this morning.
I know you talking about.
Yeah.
I know you talking
I don't
about.
give a fuck. What are you talking about?
I know you talking about. Shout out to him.
Yeah, what are you talking about? So
he's a cool dude.
That's a different, but at the end of the day,
So what made you cheat? What was your guy not doing?
I didn't know. I think we got together when we were young. We went through college. So we got together when we was 18. We went through college. We got out of college. Now we're dealing with real life. It's not college anymore. He's in his career. We have opposite schedules. He's like dead serious in his career and really like being an adult, and I'm still in party mode and all that stuff. So I really just I didn't expect to like the nigga. I didn't think that at first. It was just like, oh, I got somebody to have fun with, and then we was in love.
Deep.
And yeah.
So Wiz, have you cheated on someone you love before?
No, I'm not that type of guy.
You believe it?
I might want you into that. This is why men deserve less. See how they could look at you straight with a face, knowing damn well they done cheated at every bitch they ever been with in their entire life? That's crazy. It's just crazy to me.
So, as this young lady was saying earlier,
that he lied about everything he just said.
I never cheated with the extent of like falling in love with that person. It was just
wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Exactly.
So that makes it better because it was just kind of like
because no feelings was involved.
Okay.
Other than sexual feelings.
So you're just using women for their bodies.
Just raw pipe and coal.
Got it.
I'm not saying yes,
but I'm not saying no.
You're definitely gonna have a daughter. Okay.
Why is that?
Listen, I don't make the rules. Supposedly. I don't make the rules. Who had a boy?
Oh no! Yeah, that's an inside joke.
Yeah, I know. I said, who had a boy? What happened? They said the curse is broke. Who had a boy?
All right. You know what? Thank God she don't know about that. So we gonna just leave that alone.
It was always an instance of me not receiving something.
Excuse me, quiet on the set, please.
It was always an instance of me not receiving something I was longing for. So that's why I would roam and find what I was missing. Maybe it'd be like something petty, like maybe like a girl wouldn't wasn't forthcoming with fellatio as much as I would want, so I would seek it elsewhere, or like little dumb shit like that, like
Respect. So if I seeked more Chanel and you weren't able to give me more Chanel, is it okay for me to seek it elsewhere?
I didn't say that it was okay.
That's not okay for you to cheat on your partner just because they can't give you what you want at the moment.
This is my past. I'm a grown man now.
So what did you learn from that experience?
What did I learn from that experience?
I hate when people repeat the question. You heard it the first time.
You can't have your cake and eat it too. That too.
Okay.
I also learned that.
You're not gonna invite me back.
No, I love it.
I learned that too, but also as I aged, I realized that was some of the things I was doing in my past was wrong.
Nigga said age like he was wine. I'm telling you, this nigga over here.
Fine ass wine, baby.
Come on. So, what's the worst cheating story you ever heard? If you have one.
Worst cheating story I heard.
You have one too.
Ooh, I remember one when I was
If you
little.
got one.
Give me an example.
When I was little, I remember
What's little?
it was before I left to Atlanta, and I was still friends with this girl, so I had to be at least 20
Okay, that's good
to
enough.
23.
Mm-hmm.
And good question.
Yes.
And
This is gonna be a good one. Go ahead.
so she said that she knew that. All right. We was in a park one day, and this girl was talking about how this boy was just eating her pussy for like 2-3 hours, and she was like, "It gets so much worse."
He had erectile dysfunction? Because why would
No.
you do that?
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. And she's like, he was going crazy. She's going in about it. And we all like, word, right? Oh my God, I can picture this day in my head. And the girl's like, but I had my period. So I'm like, how do you do that?
Whoa, Daddy.
So I'm
Crimson
like,
mask.
So I'm like, how does this happen? So they do it with the tampon in. But she said the boy would take the tampon out and still do it. You know what story I'm telling you. Yup, you know what I'm talking about. So wait, no, come on, sit down. We know that.
Validate her story. She's not lying.
So we sitting there, and I've never heard no shit like this. I guess I wasn't experienced I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I'm like, how? So she's like, yeah, he took the tampon out and threw it on the floor or whatever. So she was like, and then he kept eating my pussy, right? So we all in the park. We had a Harlem cookout. The boy that did it to her walks in the park. She's telling us a story, and one of my friends is looking with this shit face on her face. And I'm like, why the fuck she got this face on her face? She goes, oh, there go the nigga right there, right? We all look. It's her boyfriend. She said she knew she was telling the truth because she said he do the same thing to me when I'm on my period.
And that's how they found out?
Yeah. Right then and there in that cookout in my Morris Park. Mm-hmm.
So what was the outcome?
She probably stayed with
There was
them.
nothing she didn't want to say to her like, oh, that's my nigga, because bitch, what can you say? What could you say? What?
You got something worse than that, Wiz?
That is what no.
I
Not
got-
even topping that.
One.
That's the best. He said the worst.
This guy, to protect anyone in this story, this guy had a party, real big party uptown.
You shaking your
Bronx,
head.
right?
You know what this is already.
Had a real big party uptown Bronx, and he used to talk to this girl that was married, right? And her man was like a gangster of some sorts. He drove a nice luxury car. I'm not gonna say what kind of car it was.
I'm
German?
looking for a context.
It was
clue.
German, of course it was German.
Okay,
You know,
we close.
he's from the islands. And the guy got really, really drunk, and she really wanted to go home with him. And he was like, no, I'll drive my car. So she's like, no, leave your car. Got you. Threw him in the back seat. Doesn't really go in the back seat. And she was driving a little while. He got a little motion sickness and threw up all over her back seat. So when she parked the car the next morning, she didn't know he threw up in the back seat. And her husband seen the back seat and was like, what's that? And that's kind of how she got caught.
That's whack. I'd have said one of my homegirls threw up, and I'd have had a nice old good old day and mind my business.
So what? She said another nigga threw up in the car?
Yeah.
Why would you snitch on yourself?
Yeah, word.
Somebody must have
It
seen
wasn't me.
seen
I don't
that
give
she
a
was with
fuck.
somebody and was like you can't now there's throw up in your back so you was
See?
alone. Why is it throw up in the back seat?
See, there's only one way me and Diddy are the same, because I'm not snitching on myself until the footage comes out, and I would never admit it.
All right, let's go there. Fuck it. How do you feel about this whole Diddy Cassie situation and this 2016 tape that allegedly leaked?
One, I think it's crazy he paid all that money for the shit to still come out. That is insane to me. But
50,000.
That ain't nothing to Diddy.
What? No, he paid Cassie 30 mil.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
I don't think that had nothing to do with her end.
Listen, I paid you to shut up, and it was to make sure shit like this don't happen. Overall, the Cassie shit he paid for, that 30 mil was for the Cassie shit to go away, and it didn't. That point period. He paid all that money in that. He could be using that money to fight for his life right now. Anyway, I think that there's a lot of Diddies out here talking about Diddies.
Whoa.
And
Talk about
that's my biggest issue. The fuck is niggas that be out here breaking bitches' ribs and all that shit, making Diddy jokes. Please cut this shit. And a lot of y'all sitting here making Diddy jokes, make jokes about y'all friends. Y'all know y'all niggas that be out here beating bitches. But
do you think Diddy's gonna survive this?
all right. So I actually had this conversation. I think that they fucked up by letting Christian make that little diss track that he made.
Oh.
I didn't really listen to it, so I'm not sure. It. But I think he said something. I don't.
At 50.
But did he say at any point that Diddy didn't do it? Like, Diddy was innocent? He said
they ran to the wrong house.
I just think that he should have used this point to pivot Bad Boy to second generation and kind of moved out of his father, did music, distract them all the way this way. Like, hey, look at us, look what we doing over here. Let the daughters be models. He should have did that, and I would have just separated myself. I went to school for PR. But that's what I would have did. I don't think that he should have. And I get solidarity and all that shit. At the end of the day, your mother died, right? And you watched that man more or less from rumors and allegedly.
I was going to ask you about that.
So why? And that's messed up too. That's a whole nother psychological issue. You got to choose between two parents, right? You got to choose between one that got all the money and can provide and give you all this stuff and loving on you, and the one that gave birth to you. And then now she's gone and you only got one parent left. Now you like, I got to just defend this one with everything I got. So I understand what he's going through, but it doesn't, like I said, they're all grown. They're grown men now. They have the ability to make their own money. They have all the resources still that Diddy had and studios and all that stuff. They should have used this moment to pivot and start Bad Boy the second generation.
What do you think? Because, well, I seen it. Because King Combs came at 50. 50 keeps talking about this documentary. And supposedly...
He sold it to Netflix, right? Mm-hmm.
You think that really going to come out?
I think that it's funny how when black people have these kind of scandals, we got to take down all their shit. But we have never talked about taking down white people and anything that's attached to their stuff.
I like yo.
So I get the want because, baby, I be boycotting all type of stuff. And I get the want and the need for this stuff, but I also feel the need to preserve our culture in a way. Diddy, because he's not a necessary artist, he's a producer, removing his stuff would actually take away from a lot of other things that add on to
it would affect a lot more people.
Yeah, so that's not fair. So for me,
it's not like an R. Kelly situation.
I do think stories need to be told. Everybody needs to tell a story. Everybody needs to have a platform. Like I said, I went to school for journalism, freedom of the press, tell your story, do it. But it needs to be done the right way. I don't think 50 Cent has good intentions with making a documentary about Diddy. So I can only imagine, like I said, as somebody who takes journalism to a certain extent seriously, because I be joking on my page, but I respect documentaries. And I think that in order to keep the integrity of filmmaking and documentaries, you can't come from a biased place. You genuinely have to tell the story. And if 50 is control of that, we're not going to get all the aspects of Diddy. I think we might just get one.
I think everything has bias now.
Yeah, we definitely are at a place where people, because that's what the internet created, right? Before we had the internet, news had to be biased because that was the only source of news. So all you could do is state the facts. Yeah. Now that everybody just can get up and say what they think and say what's going on, and people want bias. They want to know what your point of view. That's why people watch CNN versus Fox. So
I have a theory about the Diddy situation. I'm not caving for anybody or anything of the sort. All right, and think about it, right?
This is when people say respectfully before they disrespect you.
No, I'm not. No, it's not no disrespectful. Who do you think benefited the most from this past week, as far as the Diddy tape being leaked to CNN?
CNN.
Yeah. You think CNN benefited the most?
Well, actually, DJ Academics.
Wait, how?
Because Academics was under fire for that. First of all, this girl has been trying to break the story for a while. Because, like I said, I've been on Academic ass for a while. He's disputed it a few times, but it keeps coming back. So clearly, she is providing more evidence that's allowing it to keep going up in court. So, with that being said, the fire was on him. He couldn't release it from his platform because then we would know what the fuck the ulterior motive is. So I just personally think...
You gotta keep in mind, it dropped on Friday. Typically, CNN and all these, they drop Monday, Tuesday. so it can last for the rest of the week.
No, they have a 24-hour news cycle, but I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Normally they're not quick to cover hip hop shit and things
Exactly.
like that. Breaking news, stuff like that usually goes to TMZ or Page 6, right? That's not really a CNN beat. If somebody was gonna pay, and CNN is not allowed to pay for footage.
Right.
In my head, when I see that, because you're a journalism, you're supposed to be a news source, you're not allowed to pay for footage. So when I see that, that to me looks like as something that somebody brought. Somebody had to pay for that footage. That's not something that just kind of fell in your lap, unless it was academics and it fell in his lap. And
you remember the last thing he said when his allegations came out? He said, "If I go down, everybody's going down."
And who he popped it off with?
Yes.
This I keep telling y'all about Mickey Mouse.
You look like Jerry.
He looked like these nuts. He looked like he's walking around with nuts in the side of his cheeks. I hate.
You hate him like that?
I don't like
him. What
him.
he did to you?
Not a damn thing.
He was on stream for when the
he ain't
Diddy
do shit
dropped,
good. I
literally
can't think
6
of nothing good
hours.
he did. And
6
he be
hours.
beefing with Carisha. I don't like that. That's my Aquarius sister, and he be sucking her dick way too hard. Like, didn't he buy one of them whole bitches a Benz truck?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Who was it? Was it Selena?
Selena Powell. Yeah.
It was that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why he was tight when she was outside with Clay the other day.
Exactly.
Sucking Clay balls.
You
She
be
went with a
having the
broke
tea.
nigga for free, yeah.
So y'all mentioned CNN.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing on CNN so far has been your
Cam.
twin Cam. Her and Cam got the same birthday.
Yeah, you
and
already
they both
know.
from Harlem. So,
Aquarius.
yeah.
And they both wear pink.
And you already know. That's why I don't play. That's why
I did the math.
Pink is my brand color.
How do you feel about Cameron and his escapades on CNN?
I think that, one, you got to do your research when you invite people on your platform, right?
Yeah.
So people are sitting here just trying to take advantage of the fact that Cam has all these odds on him and they're trying to cross brand. But one thing about that brand is that it's going to be that brand. Cam is not going to talk about another. First of all, he talks about people for a living, right? But that's sports.
Yeah.
As far as personal life, and you're going to try to get him to go one New York nigga against another New York nigga, I don't really got that for you on this white platform at that. So what I will do is come on here and promote my shit and be me, and I know I'm gonna go viral.
Genius.
And he
I
fucking
loved it.
ate them up, and he did what he came here to do. Don't play with him.
You
Like,
promote Pink Horsepower on
come
CNN.
on, twice. That nigga says, "Excuse me, I'm going some cheeks after this." That's the realest shit any white person watching the night news or day news, whatever the fuck it was on, ever seen. They like, "Oh, I want that shit. That nigga look like he going to get some cheeks after this."
You didn't have a problem with him doing that on a show that was
That's a
curated.
black woman.
That was curated
I
by a
don't
black
care
woman.
about that.
She's just a figurehead. They try to just.
And this is as a person who always, look at me, always makes everything about race. Some things just is not about race, bro.
Not that one.
He didn't give a fuck if Anderson Cooper invited. It would have if Anderson he would have really
Pause.
showed. He might have had a stripper come and do a
Pause.
backflip. What?
Pause.
Anderson Cooper's
Oh, he
pause?
just said
Pause.
pause. I just said pause because it's Cam, I guess.
Yeah, Anderson Cooper's pause.
Oh yeah, I was about see.
Cam
One
would
thing
never
about
do
y'all
something.
niggas that be hyper pause really be questioning me because some shit just I be like, why you think about being gay all the time?
All right, no Diddy.
All
My
I
fault.
said
Sorry.
was Anderson.
You rock with that no Diddy shit?
I
don't
get
like it.
I ain't mad at it. It's funny. That's the culture. That's what happens. First of all, one thing about black people, we turn everything into a joke. That's part of this culture. We're gonna do that. If we sat here and cried about every single thing, we wouldn't be using the word nigga.
You know what? You
No Diddy.
respectfully.
It's part of the
All
culture.
right, before
now.
you go that far, one thing that's definitely Diddy. I don't know if you know about Eddie Winslow.
Oh.
That nigga is bugging the fuck out.
But this is not new. Didn't him and you don't drink or something?
He drank before he got here.
I don't drink.
He's lying.
Oh, he keep holding his water bottle like a champagne and it's pissing me cold off. Anyway.
How do you want me to hold this
He's
big ass
trendy.
bottle? What does that mean?
Oh, like
The
a bear, a yard man.
Yeah, yes. No socks.
Y'all like my words. I
Yeah.
be knowing.
She speaks Spanish. She speaks yard man. She speaks everything. I like it.
Un poquito.
So what you feel about
Oh.
Eddie? He's bugging.
I don't think this is our first time hearing about this.
This is the first time I heard about it. You heard about it?
Well,
before?
as a person who is
You're deep in the journalism.
into gossip and all that stuff, she has told us that she was fucking Eddie before. So it's like
She, shim, him,
It-
they.
listen, they said they was fucking before. How about that? This is not a new story to me. So one, we're at that point where somebody's gonna start coming out. They're gonna start trying to make this the norm, right? So they're just
Oh no.
we're feeding it.
Slow the fuck
We're
down.
starting with small fires.
Me personally, I think everybody has a price.
Hey yo.
He's probably
Hey yo.
he's probably reached the point in his life where
Women don't satisfy him anymore?
No, he
Oh,
needs some
meaning
money.
that he need a bag.
Yeah,
And this is the route that he chose to go. No, nobody hiring him.
He did the OnlyFans thing with it, right?
Nobody, yeah, exactly. Nobody's hiring him to do movies and
You
TV
couldn't get a
shows,
real
shit like
woman?
that.
Are they successful on OnlyFans? Do we know that? I think we
I
should
would
look
not
into
watch
that. I
any
want to
of
know
that.
that. I want to know the numbers on it. I want to know if it
Where's
was
you know the
worth it.
numbers?
I would not subscribe to
You
nothing.
got a price on
Sydney
your booty
Star.
hole?
Excuse me?
You got a price on your booty hole?
No, I have no price. No,
Okay.
Wait.
no, I'm.
That was all right, period.
Nah,
Wait, because he said, you don't have no price, sound like free, so you gotta be careful, bro.
Right. That's why I'm like, since we talk about there's money outside, there's money
You
on
know,
the
City
floor.
Boys, Raw Pipe and Co. You know, you gotta
Raw
be,
pipe and coke sound a little different when you put it in that perspective.
so
don't,
I can't. How do I answer this?
You just
The-
You
Alright,
say,
the
hell no,
prices-
my booty hole is off limits. That's what the fuck you say.
Thank you. Thank you.
No entry.
Not for sale. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not for sale. Yeah.
Free?
Nah,
You the one that said everybody got the
bro.
price. It's him.
Nah.
It's you.
My price is infinite. Like it can't be.
Oh, so they
like,
keep
yeah.
paying.
No.
Be careful what you say.
You know what I
See?
mean. You know what I mean. Don't try to trick me
Nah,
with words.
we don't
I
know
didn't
what
go to
you mean.
college.
It's
so.
okay. This is a safe space.
Okay.
It's okay if you're a broken-hearted boy.
But men still deserve less.
But men still deserve less.
Top of the list, you already know.
Let me
Go for
ask you about dating and everything. Let's go back to that. I know. I feel like I know you have a lot of pet peeves, especially you don't like short men. You don't like men that just want to take you on random dates. What is your pettiest deal breaker when talking to somebody? And you too, Wiz. You could think about it. Like, something petty with me is like, I hate, especially a girl, I don't care, you should know enough to not wear Nike and Adidas together. I don't care what
I was
it
going to
is.
say a bad fit.
Like, there's some bad fits.
Or like denim shorts.
But it's a combo of
Nah, yeah,
it's the wash on the shorts.
It's the wash and the cuts,
It's
the
the cut.
socks.
It's like it's half
Sorry,
hoochie
Wiz.
daddy, half on the knee. Like
He's not hoochie completely. It's
right,
you
like
gotta
where
have
we
more,
going? Like you
know?
got to stand on where we at.
I'm a wrestling fan. I like John
And
Cena.
then you don't even do leg day. You can't do wrestling jokes with me. Only people I know is The Rock and like Triple H.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Nah, yeah, he wear denim shorts too.
It's all like white hillbillies and all.
Glad you're comparing your fashion sense to them. If that's where you want to go.
Yo, thank you. You said
That's
yourself-
A-okay.
That's gonna be a clip, right?
Yeah, but I want to know. That's still the answer. What? So you said bad fit is
Wait, I'll give you something less. Okay.
petty deal breaker.
People who yell at their kids. Like if you don't have patience with
Shit,
your
that
kids.
turned me on.
I don't like not.
Get the fuck
Bitch,
out of my
I'm
company.
not talking about you. Vicky, shut the fuck up. I'm talking about men who don't have patience with their kids. Like, first of all, I'm not around you that much and your kid. Like, if I'm around you for the little bit of time that I
nice.
am, at least you in front of people. Like, keep it cute. I don't like when men don't have patience with their kids. Like, and you're not even a full-time dad. Have patience the little one day you got your kid.
Pick up
Right.
your kid.
Right.
No.
Put down.
So wait, do you have since I guess you do talk to guys with kids?
3.
What's the limit is 3?
You have 3, you're out of here, buddy.
3 is a lot.
I could do.
Oh wait, so 3
All right.
is one woman, or what if he has 3?
Not my
each
problem.
one
Not
With
it.
4 women.
3 or 4 women. Is,
That's a whole nother problem that you're gonna have.
oh, you don't care what baby
conversation.
mothers he has.
No, what I'm saying is you can only have 2 kids.
Okay.
I don't want nobody with more than 2 kids. I don't care if you got 1 baby mother, 2 baby mothers. It's worse if you got 1 baby mother because then you just double back on the bitch and now y'all just
So that's
outside.
worse. The 1 baby mother with 2 kids is worse than
It's
more than
worse,
one?
period. You got outside with offspring. You got proof that you had sex with somebody else. I don't like that.
Wait, what?
That's facts. That's
You ain't
facts.
fucking y'all both
I'm
ain't
a
fucking
virgin.
Hey.
Prove it.
Damn, I should have saved that. But you put, you know what?
Prove it.
Because when you and what's his face was talking, you know what?
Never. That don't mean we had sex ever. I could have been a virgin that whole time. Where's the DNA evidence?
You a virgin too?
Yeah.
What? Raw pipe and cold?
Just a shirt.
You believe it?
Didn't we have a conversation a few minutes ago? And this is why men
to
deserve
pull
less.
out
This
kid.
goes back
Oh, go ahead. Tell
to
him.
men
Finish
looking
it.
you dead in your face
And
and
telling you
lying to
lies.
you. And this is why men deserve less.
What did he say? T?
Another
What did he
instance.
say?
He said, "Oh, I'm the pull-out queen. I've mastered the art." You don't master something. First of all, in order to master something or be professional, I think you need over 100 hours.
7
in order
years.
Yeah, so I'm glad to hear you're a master at
which
it.
one is it? You looking like Drake, lying about shit, making shit up.
It's only one version here, so proof is in the pudding. Where's the pudding?
Where's the pudding, Wiz? Bill Cosby?
I had something to say, but I don't want to get it.
Nah, say it.
Nah.
I'm a big girl.
She a big girl. Say it.
I know. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want no allegations.
I love an allegation.
No, she's ready. She's ready for you, bro.
Keep
I'm
drinking.
Not,
Keep
yeah,
drinking.
That's what
keep
I'm saying. I'm
drinking.
not.
drinking?
Come
Keep
on.
It'll get better, right?
Yeah, it get better.
All right,
Drink
so
some
Wiz,
tea.
your petty deal breaker, because she gave hers. I gave mine, she gave hers.
Well, yeah, one bad fit. That was
Yeah.
yeah.
Worst sneakers a girl could wear.
Worst
Worst
Panda
sneak-
Dunks.
Yes, because that's what everybody's gonna say.
I hate that shit. That don't make sense.
The big felines. The felines period. But
Remember when all the girls was wearing
Yeah.
those? Yeah,
All right,
especially in the
bad.
Bronx.
You
That
know,
was bad
it
work.
was like a pandemic of that shit.
That was bad
I'm not
work.
gonna lie. It's not the I went to footwear. It's not the worst footwear, but I do kind of judge you, and I'm not a fan of the A6 wave. I'm sorry. It's cool. Like somebody must have posted that they got it for $30, and then everybody went and ran, and I see niggas reselling them. It's just kind of like it reached its limit now. Get off that boat. Like get something else. I'm not the biggest fan.
You don't like the dad shoes?
Like there's dad shoes, but you go on A6. It's like A6 had to be cool first before the dad shoe for you to go fuck with A6.
Right.
Now if you have one pair and you just did that, cool. But now I see people with full closet A6. No, but I'm gonna say some people like Sam been on A6 10 years and plus, so it's a little bit different for him. But the trendy shit and then trying to make it long term in your closet, I don't really.
And it's also affordable too. I mean, I don't have a pair, but I would. I
mean,
don't see
yeah.
nothing wrong with it.
And no,
They like what, $100 or some shit like
the
that.
ones that went viral was $35 or some shit.
$35?
That's what happened. Somebody went to Walmart and was like, these kind of look like Balenci's and shit, and that's what got the A6 popping. How much A6 you on, T?
No, I was thinking about something else.
What? Go ahead.
I think that people should only wear Jordans that Jordan wear. Or
Oh, you are OG. Oh, them remastered shits is out of here, right? Yo, why you coming in?
he ashy ankles.
Crazy.
He got ashy. He's shreddy. It's a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10.
So what?
It's a 10. She said you got ashy ankles.
I oiled up.
You did, but you missed that. You missed the
Mr.
ankle
Low
part.
Critters.
But I feel you, because as a man, you don't got to bend all the way down. It's okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'll let you rock, actually.
Thank you.
You good.
So you're not rocking with the Jordans that he got on?
I said what I said, like Vicky said.
What they said.
Shut up.
I said what I said.
What Vicky said.
I said what I said.
How many pair of A6 you own?
I don't wear stuff like that.
We here, baby. How many pair of A6 you own, Wiz?
I don't know any.
All right, you know
I
what?
just like New.
All right, mine is
I have New Balance shit like that. Like
There's a
whatever.
couple of New Balance I could rock for me.
Yeah.
It's cool. When we got here, before we went, started recording, there was a little question Wiz had asked, because, T came straight off the flight to us and everything. Shout out to her. He asked what airline you flew in on.
Ooh.
And we gotta have
back to
this little debate. You could.
First of all, I pay for my own flight, so in case anybody ever
That's
buy
the
me a
disclaimer.
flight.
Yes.
That's sex trafficking.
If you, but that's only if you have the intent to have sex. So calm down.
And she's a virgin.
If I'm bringing you anywhere, what you think is happening?
You could be flying me out to work. We here.
Yeah, we
Isn't
gonna
this
work.
your job?
We gonna work.
Isn't this your job? So
One of
don't
his
you have
jobs.
to? You have to pay for talent and
Talent.
Yeah,
shit.
talent will be paid for.
And sex will not be had. So
I'm gonna cancel that flight.
Yo, you know Denzel, right?
And that's exactly why.
He leaving here with something.
all right, go on. You be buying the bitches Delta? Only?
I'm more of a JetBlue kind of guy, but
No, he's using his reward point.
I'm definitely using my
True
reward
blue points.
Hell yeah, baby. Yeah.
So what we was asking was about Frontier and Spirit. What do you think is the worst airline?
Frontier is literally the worst airline I've ever experienced
And
in my
why is
life. So I remember when Frontier first came out, because the first time I got on Frontier, I didn't know what was going on. I could just kind of,
Same.
I was booking a flight and I just was like, oh, okay, this is cheap. Let me go. And then the soda cart came around, and I was like, "Yeah, give me a Sprite. I'm listening to my
charged you.
music." And they were like, "Yeah, the money." And I was like, "Excuse me, what the?" I took the shit. I had a heart attack in there, and she was like, "Oh, you don't know where you at."
She's
Like
like,
she
"Girl."
was like, so that's when I first learned about it. But for me, because I travel back and forth between Atlanta and New York so often, and like I said, like I pay for my own flights. If as long as it's under 2 hours and I don't need a bag because I live kind of both in New York, both in Atlanta, I don't need the bag.
Frontier.
I could do Frontier or Spirit. Anything over that, if you need a bag, first of all, it's not worth it if you need to bring a bag because the bag is going to be $70, $80. So that right there, you might as well just get on JetBlue or one of those that allow you to carry on and have at least get some soda and fucking pretzels.
That's a Wi-Fi.
And they Wi-Fi, and they're going to be on time a little bit more. But Frontier is the worst for me because they don't have customer service. So if something goes wrong,
you can't call nobody.
you can't even call nobody. And then they charge you if you want to check in at a kiosk, like, and speak to somebody when you get there. So to me, just overall, like, they created a business to target a certain demographic of people, which are broke people who want to travel, and then they're kind of taking advantage of them. So to me, it's like, you're dangling carrots in front of people and taking it away from them. So people get to the gate and then they be like, "Oh, you're gonna miss your flight because now you got to pay $80 right now for a bag," and people don't be having that, and then you can't get a refund because you didn't do this, and they're literally just stealing from people. So I don't like Frontier.
You ever flew Frontier? Or
Not yet. Hell yeah. Majority of my flights to Miami are Spirit or Frontier.
Oh, they gonna have that $40 flight.
Hell yeah.
I live in
did
Atlanta.
plenty of
Who do you
times.
prefer to fly with, or who's worse?
So my first experience with Frontier, I didn't know
Frontier
about
is such a funny name, by the way. But I'm Jamaican, but don't pay me no mind. Frontier.
I didn't really know about them or whatever the case is,
You just
and
saw
I
the
was
price,
flying,
like-
and I had on, the price was cheap, obviously, but I had on camo shorts on, right? And they asked me if I was in the military because they wanted to upgrade me. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
Sure, yeah.
So
Definitely,
me and
guess who's wearing camo next time I fly?
You want to try that shit out?
So me and Javon said, yeah, we in the military. Because he had a military bag. He's actually in the military. I had camo shorts. They thought we was both in the military, so they wanted to upgrade our seats. So we upgrade our seats. We sitting in the front row. I'm thinking in my head, light bulb, oh shit, we in first class.
Absolutely not.
There ain't no class.
You at a war.
Yeah, so we sit in first class. Or whatever, what I think is first class.
First door.
There's no such thing as classes in Frontier.
I sit next to these two hood ass bitches. Or whatever,
the bitches who buy the front seats on Frontier are the worst bitches in the world. Because they are the bougie hood bitches. They look down on you. They be like,
they would
get to the back of the plane. Bitch.
Jean shorts.
The flight didn't even take off and they were already asking for Jack Daniels and all types of shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, and I'm looking back. I'm like, there's no way this could be considered first class with me sitting next to these bitches.
I think the idea of your knees touching the wall should have made you know you wasn't in first class.
And I'm like, I'm looking around.
The chair doesn't move.
That too. And I'm looking around, and that was my first experience with Frontier, so I didn't know. Or whatever. I'm thinking I'm living a high life. I'm thinking they about to pass out champagne and shit. Or whatever the case is. But nah, yeah, they definitely did got.
I only flew I never did Spirit. I flew Frontier, and I'm 6'2", and my
you way too tall
I was
for that.
dumb tight.
Them seats is
I would
small.
never fly them like go international like.
Yeah, I would never do like
They
an
don't go
LA
international.
flight.
Nah, yeah,
no, they do because
they
when
go
I was
to
in the
DR.
airport, they was in DR. Yeah, they
Yeah,
had
they go to
apples. I'm not doing LA because that's a 6-hour flight.
Hell no.
That's way too long. I need food. I need snacks. I need the good shit. So for
They
me,
may run
like,
out of gas. You never know.
No.
yeah, I don't need that. But I do think like short flights, like I call it like air taxis. So it's like a quick flight back and forth between Atlanta and New York. I'll do that, or Atlanta, Miami, because that's like an hour 20 airtime. The train from fucking Uptown to Board Tracing is the same fucking ride. Leave me alone. So that's how
You think 9/11 was an inside job?
Definitely. My mom actually worked in 9/11, and if you ever want to watch a documentary called Loose Change, they did it.
Explain that. No, explain that.
So like I said, I don't really like to tell people what to think, but so they knew that there was gonna be an attack on the World Trade Center just from the beginning. Like like I said, my mom worked there, so she's seen little subtle things just start disappearing and increasing security. She was, but she was late. So when she was there, when she got off the train, the first plane had already been hit the thing, and then she was on the phone like calling my grandma at the time, payphone. And that's when the second plane hit. But anyway, so she said like she always knew because like they took away the garbage cans where the first World Trade Center, that's where the bomb was. So they knew an attack was coming. They just didn't know what form. But it definitely was an inside job. There was a lot of money in there. And yeah, those buildings were made to withstand plane crashes. For the simplest form, those buildings are engineered to withstand crashes like that. So the fact that the building collapsed in the way it did, architecturally speaking, it didn't topple over. It was more demolition style. So yeah, that.
You remember where you was at when that happened?
Yep, I was in 6th grade. I was in social studies class.
That. Okay, so I think last episode or the episode before that, they say that you asked a woman if she remembers 9/11 and where she was at to see her age.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If you say you was home at daycare and stuff, it's like, oh, hi, sis.
I gotta stay away from you, yeah.
So if you say you was in school, we were in school. All right, cool. We could cook now.
I think I was in
10th grade.
Yeah, 10th grade, yeah.
He was in 10th grade.
Yeah, I was in 6th grade social studies class. And I remember my teacher listened to it live on the radio and him sitting by the radio, and he was like, the buildings fell. And I'm like, the buildings can't fall. Like, that's when I lost it. Like, I was like, oh, shit. And one boy in my class, his father worked with my mother. He cooler than the other side of the pillow. And I'm like, nigga, what are you doing? He like, my daddy got out of there. Like, he just knew. He was like...
Did his daddy really get out of there?
His father got out of there. Wow. He knew it. He was like, one thing about my father, he getting the fuck up out of there. He said that shit, and his father got the fuck up out of there. So
wow.
But yeah, definitely inside job. America's government.
Is there any other conspiracy theories you
what's one of my
believe
faves?
in?
I believe everything is fake. Everything. Like everything that you see is fake.
Don't get me started.
Oh, you agree?
What's real?
Oh, you see? Finally, someone agrees with me.
I can't
Everything is fake.
Get into it. But
everything is fake. Yeah. Protect your heart. Be careful who you're around. Everything is fake.
Interesting.
What are you doing for this weekend, Wiz? Matter of fact, before I ask you, madam.
I'm not doing a damn thing. I didn't even know it was Memorial. If somebody would told me, I would have definitely not been in New York.
What's wrong with Memorial?
How long you staying?
I think I'm gonna leave like Saturday or Sunday, but I just didn't know it was Memorial. Atlanta's lit. I wish I was in. I'm just sad.
You're gonna make it back, right? If you're.
I know, but I just really love living in Atlanta.
Compare love lives from Atlanta to New York.
Oh no, we not talking about that. First of all, I had that conversation. Once I landed here, I said, where was I at? Oh, I was at the bar in the airport. And I was like, it's really not me. It's Atlanta. I was like, it's not that I don't like the niggas and these niggas just, all the niggas. It's just Atlanta. Like, I come to New York, the niggas got swag. They men. Right. They I just be so happy here.
They gangster.
Yes, I just love it here. And then you go to Atlanta and I just be like,
So explain the difference.
But there's a lot of New York people that move to Atlanta. So wouldn't you think that swag would transfer?
Yeah, but even if you're still outnumbered, like one thing about me, no matter where I go, all right, and it's also about where you go, right? So in Atlanta, yes, there's a lot of New York people, but all of us congregate in the same places. So you're going to go to the same clubs. You're going to go to Zari. You're going to go to Club 1145. You're going to go to Copper Cove. So you know where to go if you want to find a New York nigga. You could literally, like me, if I don't want to see niggas, you could not see me for 10 years if I go to right places in Atlanta. But
avoid people.
You could literally, you know where New York niggas going to go. They're going to be at Toast. They're going to be at Rock City. Like, you just know. Yeah, so that's why I'm just like, I know where New York niggas is going to be. So I could easily not, shout out to Ruggs. Make sure y'all go to Miami for Ruggs weekend. Anyway.
He owns Copper Cove, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why, like, that's the good thing about Atlanta. So you're gonna run into a lot of successful men who are entrepreneurs that got their shit together, that are willing to invest, that want to do it. Like, that's what I love about Atlanta. Everybody wants to help each other. That's the biggest difference between Atlanta.
What's wrong with the niggas for you?
They're
one, even if they are not even the gay aspect, not even the gay aspect. They not my type. I don't like country niggas. So if you a country ass nigga,
what is your type? You know, some people want to know.
I don't have a type per se because I definitely have dated all across the spectrum. I do like dark skinned niggas with money. You're not dark enough. I said money. Can we put stars next to money? Oh wait, they can't hear. Okay, sorry. My best friend is in the background yelling. All right, so I like.
Go through it. Go ahead.
So. One, I'm an Aquarius, so I like to be intellectually stimulated. I need somebody that I could.
Cameron.
I need somebody I can hold conversations with. I need somebody that if I'm talking about something, you just not airheaded and kind of can't add value. And I'm also like, I'm such a planner. I need somebody that's a doer. So I could come up with $1 million plan, but I need a man that's going to execute it.
That means put the money in.
Not necessarily put the money in, but put the legwork in. I don't want to do the legwork. I could give you the $1 million plan. Are you going to fucking go out and do it? And then lastly for me, I need somebody that's ambitious, somebody that's not content with life. Like the last person I almost thought about dating seriously, my biggest issue with him is that he was okay with where he was at in life. And he was in a decent place, but for me,
more for him and you.
Yeah, I was like, what's next? Like, okay, what are you gonna do now? Like, and he was just he was like, I'm good. Like I own my house, I own my car, like I'm good. And I was like, this house? You don't want to get another house? Like we're not gonna flip this or do some shit? Like, so for me, I just know what I'm gonna be in life, and I need to make sure I don't have somebody that's gonna be one intimidated by that, and one that can keep up with that. So that's me.
What are you doing for this weekend, Wins?
Well, it's technically my B-Day weekend, I guess.
Hey,
but
what's the sign?
I'm a Gemini.
What's wrong with Geminis?
My mother's a Gemini. That's all I'm saying.
So you love Geminis?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't, mommy. Mommy.
A Gemini gave birth to you, so.
She sure did.
I was about to say something.
What?
Me and my mother's real close, but I know about them Gemini. Like
what's wrong with Gemini guys?
Oh, the men? Hold on, I don't know. I can't think. Who's
okay.
Vicky, who's a Gemini we know? A guy.
I had a boyfriend.
What the stereotypical?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
The nigga's dead. He's dead.
He did.
Because of something else.
Yo.
But the whole thing was that the way he went to sleep.
What she had to do was say who it was.
But he didn't wake up.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I can sit there and have a good conversation.
Vicky,
I might have said
done.
one thing to you that might have fucked you up mentally, and now your whole persuasion.
That's you, Wiz?
Turn to that other person.
Yes.
Okay, I get what you're saying now. You lost me a little bit. Okay, I got it back.
I caught it back.
How I
No,
felt.
because I was like,
When I talked to him, I was telling him.
I got it.
can
I
say
thought
one
you
thing
like died and
to
came
Yeah,
back.
that's why I was like,
Gemini, you took it the wrong way and went left with it.
Mm.
So Wiz, you
And it wasn't
sensitive?
even that way.
I am bipolar.
I just think Gemini say one thing and then do another. Like,
That's two-faced.
I just can't deal with that shit.
I don't think I'm two-faced. I do have bipolar in me. I can see it.
I never seen that.
Y'all
from you.
niggas be trying to use all y'all motherfucking therapy keywords. I'm over
So you believe?
it.
So you're not one of the girls that complain about Mercury being in retrograde? Yeah. Put the drink down and answer that question.
No, I don't do that.
Wait, I want to ask you.
No, I don't do that.
You got quartz stones in your room.
No, I don't. First of all, I don't like candle bitches or crystal bitches, and I stand on that.
Hold on.
I stand
He
on
like-
that
he like it.
long. Vicky, please.
Can we go out this weekend?
No,
Okay,
but I've never seen you with a crystal, bro.
Bitch, I have I have all that.
Married.
You be
crystal.
lighting incense and shit. You be lighting incense.
And that bitch is a psychopath. Is she not proving my point?
She's like
Let me
Eric.
tell you this though.
She's like Erica Badu.
She's proving my
No,
point.
I ain't
Psychopath.
gonna call Tyrone because I'm really.
Like, are we not watching the same TV show?
But
Wait.
Look, I'm gonna get Tyrone fucked up. Joey, we got a lot going on over here.
Wait, hold on.
Are we not proving my point?
I am crying.
Look, and then she did the head nod. Oh, that is all the craziness I need. Okay, I saw it.
Oh my
no,
God.
you don't. So you know how I'm gonna do it.
Where's first of all, when's his lying? He got plans this weekend. He's gonna be going somewhere this weekend.
Oh, he flying the
He's
bitches
flying
out.
And that's why we can't pod next week. I'm just like, y'all
Oh,
know.
how the fuck? No, you better pie.
We
You
ain't
better
pie
fucking
next
get
week.
on the big screen. What Cam and Mace be doing, nigga? You better show up to
tapping
work.
and zoom in.
Show up to work. Did you say this is your job?
I don't have international plans on my phone, so
It's okay.
you know what I mean, I got some bootleg.
One day when you grow up.
Then I
So
can
you
get a
don't
better
have
plan.
TSA pre-check. You don't have like global entry.
I fly Spirit and Frontier. No,
Absolutely right.
Is that a deal breaker?
No, I'm just asking.
no, I don't have pre-check. No,
Okay.
no.
Is that a requirement of yours?
No. But when I'm drunk at the bar already, because you had to go through full fucking thing, don't bother me. That's all I'm saying. Because I hate when people do that. I'm not waiting for you. I'm not waiting for you. No, I'll meet you at the bar.
He taking off his boots and getting searched.
That sounds personal. First of all, our shit should be connected. Me and you should have the same clear account. Please here. We should be paying for both our shit. So why the fuck am I over here and your ass over there? That's your problem right there.
Wiz is intrigued.
I'm gonna get it.
Just for her, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
You should. Well, y'all fly. LGA is not that bad. You don't really need it. Like, look, Atlanta is horrible, so we need it.
Hartsfield?
Yeah. And our clear is just as long as the regular line. That's why I canceled my clear. Anyway, TSAP check. Always works.
Okay, I'm gonna end this off
Global entries a month.
I'm gonna end this off with this. Want to ask, is there anything specifically that has you in your feelings this week or currently?
All right, so I've been spending my time with a friend lately.
Ooh,
and she's been teaching me the culinary arts.
oh.
I don't know if any of y'all familiar with Mexican cuisine.
This nigga was making tacos.
It could have been burritos or empanadas.
Did y'all at least make the like?
Fajita?
What's that sauce? Did you make the sauce from scratch? Okay, sorry.
Let Wiz cook.
You're right.
Let Wiz cook, literally.
We judging you, and y'all said this was a safe
Sorry.
space. See how men will lie to you? Y'all said this was a safe space, and y'all not letting Wiz be safe.
All right, hold on. Let Wiz speak, y'all. Go ahead.
Let Wiz be safe.
So there was tacos involved.
Wait, I got a question. Is she Mexican?
No,
Okay. What's her ethnicity, if you don't mind?
African American.
So what's wrong
Black
with
people
that?
make the Mex tacos.
Oh,
I'm just
okay,
saying. I was
okay.
just trying to see where we was at.
But
I never knew that tortilla chips were literally made from tortillas.
Yes. Okay, yeah, you cut them up and you fried them a little bit.
I was
Blown away.
blown away.
Did that make you more attracted to her because she taught you something new?
Yes.
got his shit on.
He looked like he ate pussy drill lock. He's like, yes. He said that right there. I was sold. Okay. He ain't
I'm
denying.
giving up all of this shit. Woo! Yeah, ma, we reach. We reach. Thank you so much.
No way, I'm still on my taco date. What else y'all made? Y'all made margaritas and stuff?
Yes.
It was just y'all two?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It was.
Yeah. So
In your house or her house?
my house. Yes.
You
Wait. Why? What's wrong with him?
I didn't say nothing. Did you buy the groceries?
No.
Nah, you judging him.
I'm not. I'm asking. I'm trying to understand the
bought
tone
the-
of the day. Who's the producers? Because y'all
I
gotta
bought
quiet the people on the side.
I bought the liquor. That was it. I bought the liquor. She bought the. I was offering. The funny thing is, I did offer to pay
You
for the
said
groceries.
wait. Say it one more time. You said you bought the white and who bought the who?
I bought the liquor.
And she bought the what?
She bought the groceries.
Wow.
I offered to pay for the groceries.
I hope you cashed out her the money anyway.
I paid for her lunch for the rest of the week, but that's besides the point. But
Come on.
I did offer because she came to cook at my crib and shit like that.
No, I'm not. I'm
DoorDash.
DoorDash is expensive. Listen, I'll take it.
Okay.
But I did offer, and she said no. I already took care of it. I already bought it.
So are y'all dating now? This seems a whole week of lunch. A whole week of lunch sounds
Good
real
question,
intense.
like you.
We are
Almost there. You're going steady.
we're just enjoying each other's company.
We're figuring it out.
So if she was enjoying someone else's company, would you be upset?
Hell yeah. Definitely.
that
So
means
it's
he-
exclusively enjoying company. This
What
nigga
that
was
sound
out
like?
here being a doggy asshole. You see him says, don't make this nigga no more tacos because he was over here talking about he was going to get me and you need to get his ass, little doggy dog. Get your doggy. Anyway.
What time's the
Get your
show
doggy.
over?
All right, so now I'm gonna leave
Yeah,
that.
what you
Do
doing?
you have
next week?
anything that has you in your feelings currently in the world?
The same shit that always got me in my feelings. No, I'm not going to go that way. Yeah, I don't like the way y'all handled that Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. I really feel like everybody was mad phony.
To who?
And just the whole shit, like, just the whole shit. One day people was like, oh, that shit was trash. And it was like, oh, that's the best shit. And it was like, this person won and then that person won. And oh, we don't hate Drake no more. And oh, we got to cancel him. And they ain't like us. That is my song. You hear me? You can play that at my funeral for all I care. I'm not lying. But at the end of the day, and I do not like Drake. I will go on record like I am not a Drake fan. I really, but at the end of the day, we're not gonna sit here and do that to Drizzy. Like,
I agree.
come on. So
I agree.
I don't like the way y'all handled that. And at the end of the day, when the girls was outside rap beefing, y'all was acting like we was being petty and we need to stick to making music and all that bullshit. But when the men do it, oh, it's a competitive sport. Females is playing the same sport as the men. So why when the girls go in the booth, it's a what is that, Mister? What was that? I saw that. I saw it. My eyeballs work. You see these glasses? These are prescription. What was that? No. What was the no? We'll talk. All right. See, I gotta eat these niggas up on camera. I keep telling y'all, I say my shit on camera. These niggas don't want the smoke on camera.
You don't play.
The broken-hearted boys.
It's not a safe place when she's here. What has me in my feelings? I think I'm in a good place right now.
Love that for you.
Nothing is really, everything is all right. Just stop asking me those questions in person. That's all I'm going to say. The past is the past. The present is the present. And I'm a gift.
Yeah, this one I don't know. Hold on. I feel like I missed something.
The part after the part is amazing. Anyway. So, you know what? You guys.
And we're not here next week, right?
It's your birthday. We celebrate.
Don't be trying, because what if I pull up again and I take your place?
Hold on. You know who Elk the Stallion is? Elk the Stallion.
Why the is it?
Okay, forget it. If you don't know who Elk the Stallion is,
wait, can you spell this?
Elk. You know, like the animal elk? A-L-K. E-E-L-K. Elk. Sorry.
I was with him. I knew what he was saying. I'm dyslexic. So I don't know. It made sense when he said it. I knew he said E. But
it's one of Wiz's former lovers.
Oh, that. Oh.
You know what? Cut the cameras. We will see you guys next week.
This is why I can't ask me stuff.